Hi, I'm Andrew Work with NextChange, and we are back at EmTech, this great MIT-sponsored conference that is bringing geniuses from around the world, and I've got one of the genius leaders right here. He is Will Knight, the senior editor for artificial intelligence for the MIT Technology Review, which you definitely should be reading. We had this conversation a year ago, and you were on your way to China. You guys had your big artificial intelligence in China special edition in November following that. So I got to ask you, here we are again. Last year, you were talking about how American companies really needed to step up if they wanted to keep up with Chinese companies and what they were doing in artificial intelligence. Have they stepped up? Are they keeping up? What's happening in America vis-a-vis China and that competitive scene?
Yeah, I think there is a sense that companies really are stepping up and pouring huge amounts of resources into AI. There's just a crazy amount of stuff happening, especially at the big companies. There are probably more startups, like more AI startups in China still, but that scene is getting, if it were possible, it is getting hotter in the US. And I think those big companies really are pouring resources in. I would say less so than the government. Okay. There have been a lot of governments launching these big AI plans, and the US government has been kind of conspicuous in its absence there.
Okay, because China's kind of famous for having this a much stronger nexus of government and business. Sometimes people say too strong, but where is the people don't normally think, oh, the U.S. government should be leading on these things. Where are they falling down?
Well, it's a great question, and I think people are wondering, is it right that the government's just going to leave this all to the private sector? Do we need more funding for AI research? The government already puts in a bunch of money, but should there be more in order to compete internationally? And then to sort of guide the development of a new technology. So it's an open question, but a lot of people, myself included, are wondering, maybe the government should be doing a little bit more to guide this. It's taking a very hands-off approach.
Okay, sounds good. What other parts of artificial intelligence are you excited about right now? I remember last year you were excited because you were taking your trip up to China, but what is kind of on your radar now that people should be looking out for?
Well, I'm very interested in the idea of cloud AI. And this is very relevant to the sort of international picture. Certainly, yep. These big companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Alibaba, Tencent are all increasingly delivering their cloud AI services across the world, and it's a really sort of interesting case of the technology being exported. It's going to make it really accessible. It means that anybody could eventually, is going to be able to do pretty amazing things with AI. But it also means that those very big, powerful companies get even more powerful.
Okay. So here at NextChange, we're all about innovation. We're also doing, of course, we're known for fintech and blockchain. And I've got to ask, is the rise of blockchain and so many people devoting so many resources to it, some of those blockchain projects are focused on developing AI or providing a platform for AI. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the development of AI? Is it helping by providing a platform people can use it? Do they really need to use blockchain? Or is it detracting maybe by taking resources and focus away? Is it on balance good or bad?
Well, I think on balance it's a really positive thing. I think there's an awful lot of hype around blockchain and cryptocurrencies. But I really like a lot of these ideas about sort of distributing algorithms, distributing data using the blockchain, because I think it does address the idea of trying to spread make things more accessible without sort of just making it accessible through some really big intermediary. So I think those things are really powerful. I think they're very, very early, and I'm curious to see how they develop. But overall, I think it's really positive. Okay.
Yeah, you were talking earlier about you're excited about cloud AI. Mm-hmm. And here in Hong Kong, we've got Dr. Ben Goertzel, who's doing Singularity.net, putting AI as a service on the blockchain. So lots of exciting things going on. If you want to find out about more exciting things going on in AI, you got to get the MIT Technology Review, because this is the man that decides what goes in it. He is Will Knight, senior editor with the MIT Technology Review. Where can people get online to get the MIT Technology Review?
Oh, it's just www.technologyreview.com.
Okay, fantastic. And we're NextChange. Check us out at nextchange.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Andrew Work for NextChange. This is Will Knight. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right.